Hello, I'm J.C. Kenny. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are at Belle Park and we're with someone who can tell us a lot about this place, Neil Unsworth. Neil is Manager of Parks Development with the City of Kingston. Hello to you.
Hi, J.C.
So Neil, situate where we are, where Belle Park is located in Kingston.
Yeah, so Belle Park is north of the Inner Harbour. It's on the Great Cataraqui River. We're currently standing on top of the hill. It's about 50 feet above the park area, and we plan to have a large lookout here over time. It will take some time, but it's a wonderful vantage point to see the 401 and the Great Cataraqui Marsh, and across to the east side of the city, down to the causeway, and of course our historic downtown.
And of course there are lots of ideas that have been sort of collecting over time about what we'll see here into the future.
Yeah, over the last year we've heard the community say that they want to see the park natural, and we've also heard the community say they want to see activities occur in the park. We've also heard significant concern to make sure that we make the end of the park that's near Belle Island more serene and solemn and natural. So the plan is to graduate the landscape over time from Montreal Street, which will have places where you can picnic and gather, and the grass would be cut. And then we would have longer grass in the meadows, and we would have a prairie landscape, which is a natural land that occurred in Ontario over the last 20,000 years that doesn't exist anymore. And then we would have successional forest, and then ultimately woodland as we get closer to the island.
Wow. Okay. Neil, I don't know if this is a fair question. What makes this area so special and of such interest to so many people?
Oh, that's actually a really easy question. The two answers are, one is it's a former landfill, and we have to manage it like a landfill. So in a way, we're making a silk purse out of a sow's ear. So urban areas are not normally full of 80 acres of natural land. So it is easy for people in the urban area to come and enjoy nature, be on the river, and actually experience something that you would otherwise have to go into the countryside to see.
Okay, I like that. And the last thing I wanted to ask you is, I know that you explained how a lot of it will be natural, etc., but there also we have to be stewards of the land as well. There has to be something happening on the land in order to keep it.
Of course. Aside from all the regular responsibilities to manage the former landfill, it is important to have activity in the park. If we don't have programmable spaces, if we don't have good pathways for people to use, we won't get as many park users out here, and then the land can lose it can turn to fallow, and people can do antisocial things in the space, and it will generally get a sense of neglect. So our goal is to animate the space with a balance of natural activities, good quality amenities, and make sure that that all fits in so that people will be interested in investing over time in this park.
Thank you so much. Neil Unsworth, Manager of Parks Development with the City of Kingston. Thank you for joining us. I'm J.C. Kenny.